welcome back. I know, you guys, I have been gone for weeks, and I have to tell you guys, I do apologize. There was a lot going on in life these past few weeks, and I just had to take some time away. I was away, plus I needed to take some time away just to get everything organized and where I needed to be, just to be able to come back and be here with you guys. All right, you guys, if you have never been here before, thank you so much for jumping on this episode today and coming along with me today. Yes, I haven't been here for the last few weeks. It's usually a weekly episode, but it has not been for the last few weeks, but I'm here. I hope you guys enjoy this episode today. I hope you choose to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back today with me. I appreciate you guys so much. So yes, it has been a while and there has been lots of going on. And I have to be honest, I have no finished objects, none. I literally took kind of a little hiatus at the same time from my knitting. The week before I went on vacation, I changed positions in my current company. And if you guys had been here before, I had a lot going on with the position that I was in, getting a new assistant, and yeah, we had just gone through inventory, which came back great. So I have been in that same position for 7 years, and why I have loved it, there was just nothing else I was getting out of it. And I needed something more challenging. Something happened to open up, and I took that position, and I am so excited to be doing something different in that company and just seeing where I can take this. But still, we have nobody for my old position, and I am having to kind of do both right now until we get somebody. Hopefully in the next week we can find somebody and get that ball rolling to give me time to focus on my new position. But you guys probably don't want to hear all about that, but just to kind of give you what was going on the week before that I intentionally was going to record on. And then I was gone for 10 days on vacation. So I got back last Wednesday. And so I thought about maybe trying to throw an episode in, but realistically, I came back Wednesday, had to start work Thursday morning, and just haven't had a day off since. So I went to work this morning, but I was going to record this coming Wednesday, but my daughter and her husband are coming to visit us for spring break. So she will be here tonight. And my husband's birthday is on Wednesday. So yeah, it's still chaotic. There's still so much going on. But I definitely wanted to get in here before March was over and just kind of reconnect with you guys, share like all the projects that I was doing that I plan on working on the next month, because I really haven't gotten anything done. I think I worked on one of my socks, like maybe 20 rows. I did the spinning, so I will share the spinning from Spin Together with you today. But yeah, no finished objects. And I kind of think I'm going to take a different direction on what I'm knitting on right now, because I think just the 2 socks, actually 3 socks that I had going on that had planned to finish in March, I can't find the pattern for. Somehow I lost it between packing and going on vacation, and I don't know which is fine. I could print another one. I can figure out where I am. I just have not wanted to do that lately. I mean, I don't know. Like, I need a different project to work on. So I have some ideas for some projects that I want to cast on. I did a lot of reading though, so that's exciting. I thought through 2 books, and yeah, I hadn't had time to spend on that lately, so I got that done. But yes, I definitely want to start spinning more. I think so. What I did spin, and I guess I should just start talking about what I did spin and all of that, get into the WIPS. Um, so let me grab those and I'll be right back. All right, so let me share with you my spinning. So if you guys were around, I talked about every year I do the spin together with the West 7th Wool. I join their team. And it's kind of like a no pressure team, just kind of like we all love to get together and spin for a team. And it seems like the last couple of years, it's the only thing that has got me to just stop knitting, crocheting, and spin. So this year I got the so this year we went to the Fiberlady. I feel like I went there last year for Spin Together, but we did it. We were up there vacationing, and so I bought some of their fiber. I bought the luxury bamboo blend. It is 50% wool, 50% bamboo, and the colorway is called O Festival. So I got 2 bats of that 3-ounce fiber, and I spun those on my sidekick, my shacked sidekick. I spun the two fiber bundles on 2 different spools, and then I plied them on my Ashford kiwi, because the Ashford kiwi I have my woolly winder on, and I knew I could fit the whole thing on that. And let me tell you, I filled that thing up to the very where it could not come off anymore. I have a picture I will show you here. So I was able to, so let me show you my spin, and I will put some pictures on here of what it looked like when I did it on the Nitty Naughty. But ooh, that's so pretty. So this is 6 ounces plus this one of fiber. I 2-plied it. It came out to, it's kind of like between a DK and a bulky. So I haven't put it around to see how many wraps per inch I get yet, but I will plan on doing that. But I think I'm going to end up buying 6 more ounces of this. That way I can use this and actually make something with it, because that's been my biggest hurdle with spinning lately, is I want to spin for a purpose. So I knew I could get some more of this fiber. So I am going to look into getting a couple more fiber bundles of this and spinning it, and then putting it into something, maybe mixing it with something else. But I don't know, I might just make a DRK everyday sweater with it. I've always wanted to do that. So yeah, I need to get some more fiber, start spinning that. So you'll definitely see more spinning on this channel. So what I was able to get with these 2 is 1,101 yards. So yes, I need to get some more fiber, start spinning it, look for, I already have the DRK everyday sweater, so if that's what I decide to do with that, I definitely want to do that, start spinning, or start knitting that too. But yeah, so that's my first actually, you guys, that is a finished object. What am I thinking? Yes, so that is my finished object. I did finish something. Woo! Went right over my head, not even thinking that's a finished object. I'm thinking because I haven't put it into a project, it wasn't finished, but it was actually a finished spin. So yes, so excited about that. I had so much fun. I really miss spinning, and yes, I need to buy some more fiber, so I can finish that spin and put it into a project. All right, so other than that, I have 3 different pairs of socks that I was working on. So let me show you those. All right, so I was working on, let me pull up Ravelry really quick. All right, so my first work in progress that I was working on were these baby socks for a girl at work. And I still haven't finished these. I literally am almost done, but like I told you, there was so much going on. So these are the Totally Baby Socks by Meier. So this was the first one that I finished. And then here is the second one. Look, I mean, I've got the heel and the gusset already done. I just need to finish the foot. And how much do I have to go? It's a baby sock, right? So I'm almost done with that. And it is a fingering weight yarn. I did the smallest 0 to 3 month size on a size 1 Chalgu red lace needle. And the sock yarn that I used is my Brazos Fiber Works yarn. And if I could actually remember, so here I have a skein of it all skeined up. Here is the cake version. And I believe, let me bring it up, but I believe this is, so the name of this yarn is You Color My World. It was a Valentine's mini skein concoction that I did a few years ago for a Valentine's box. And yeah, this is it. So I have these 2, so I'm gonna finish that. So that I should finish by next week. That should be a finished object. If not, you guys need to be like, hey Jen, you need to finish those. But I got that. And then my second work in progress is going to be just a plain vanilla sock. I used Kay the Crazy Sock Lady's vanilla sock pattern. And I think I did 20 rows in the 2x2 ribbing. I'm currently at, I think, 60 rows on here. I'm going to go to 70. I'm doing the small size, the 56 stitch cast on. And this is using the It's a Shiny and Squishy Bouncy Boo yarn. It is again from Fiberlady. And this one, oh my gosh, I always forget what the blend is. So let's see. Oh, I might need to put my glasses on to read this. All right, so it is a sport weight. It is 87% bamboo, 13% Serrana. So this is the label. And let's see. Oh my gosh, I forgot to look at what color it was. Let's see. The color, I know the color's on here. I've seen it. Is Miss Hazel. The color is Miss Hazel. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I bought it also when we were at the Fiberlady. And yes, I have never knitted with bamboo and Serrana, but I saw this. It looked so soft and squishy. And I was like, it was a sock yarn. And I was like, yes, I am going to make myself some of these because I would really be interested in seeing what it feels like with bamboo. So that is my second work in progress. My third and final work in progress is going to be my Bunny Trail socks. And let me look at, I don't remember who the pattern is by. It's the Bunny Trail socks by Elizabeth Lenderink. So it is using my Chelsea yarns. I'm so sorry, Maverick is barking. She probably sees like some trees or something blowing in the wind because it's pretty windy and it's cold outside today. All right, so it's using my Chelsea Luxe. It is her Enchanted Pages yarn subscription from January, and it's called Winter TBR. It is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and I used Summer Lee's Sock Cuff Club from August, I believe, to do the cuff because it is just gorgeous. Gorgeous cable cuff. Love it. If you haven't checked that out, she has two that I know of cuffs for this year, and they're both cabling and they're absolutely stunning. So I did that cuff, and then I did the bunny trail socks pattern. So this is the one that I took with me on vacation, and I didn't have the pattern, and I just never felt like looking it up, having to go through that. I was enjoying the dolphins too much, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And I really want to finish these socks. I really want to wear these socks. So I knit them in the small 56 stitch cast on. And yeah, that's the first pair and only pair I have managed to get. So here's a little look at the yarn. It is a fingering weight if I didn't say that already, but super cute. So yes, I just need to get knitting, guys. I need to get back in the mojo. I really want to start crocheting too, but we all know how crochet goes with me. I start it because I really want to take my Polka Dot Creek 24 Canadian Dyers Advent from last year, and I want to put it into a crochet blanket. So I don't know if I want to do like the Battenberg or something else. Like, I've seen a lot out there. I just need to figure out which one I want to do. And you guys all know, like, crocheting, it messes with my arm. But I'm going to try to do maybe just one thing every few days and see how that goes and go from there. But yeah, look, I'm already talking about knitting plans, guys. So yes, that was my last work in progress. I don't feel like I worked on anything else. Like I said, I kind of want to get these projects done so that I can do something fun. I really want to do apparel. I really want a cardigan. I want a sweater. And yes, I know I have some of those on my needles, but it's just not something I feel like I really want to work on right now. So yes, we're going to cast on some new things, but still using yarn. That is my stash because I haven't even talked about my socials. So I am Brazos Fiber Works on Instagram. I have a Brazos Fiber Works Facebook page, which I promise I'm going to get better at. And we have a group thread for the year that is making, not knitting, not just knitting, but making things with your current stash yarn that you have. So I have a ton of stash that I need to use up with those new projects that I'm going to be casting on. So I will be posting in More Lively in that group. I have not done anything here, and I have not done anything on Ravelry. If you follow me on Ravelry, you did see my post in the chatter thread that I talked about. I'm so sorry I've been gone. There's just been a lot going on. And so yes, if you guys would love to get into a group, please come join the Brazos Fiber Works Ravelry group. Come get into our threads, introduce yourself. Yes, I want to see more of us in there and stuff going on. And I promise I'm going to be active. I feel like with this new job change, it kind of, I don't have less hours, but it's just a completely different focus. And it is going to be stressful, but not in the same way. So I feel like I'm going to have a little bit more headspace to be able to be present in all these things going on, hopefully have some more making time. I really want to start sewing. I have all these ideas for like bags that I want to make. I just need to do it. And I feel like, hopefully everything to come, I feel like I'm going to get into that. But yes, so for all of the making, knitting talk, I feel like that ends here. So if you want to stick around, and I'll shop news, you guys, I have all my style striping yarns. That's been really good lately. I have an Etsy shop. It's Brazos Fiber Works at Etsy.com, or I have my own website that's called brazosfiberworks.com. To be honest, if you are in another country, I would suggest going over to Etsy because the shipping over there just seems to be a lot easier than it is on my account, or my personal website. But for US, it's great. Go to brazosfiberworks.com. If you're international, go over to Etsy and check out that. Yes, I am on both of them. And yes, absolutely loving it. I am so thrilled by all the orders I've been getting. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate all of you who are ordering. But definitely more self striping to come. Now that so many things are, that we're changing and everything, and I feel like it's getting back to normal. Those more colorways will be coming out and being put in the shop. So just bear with me. My plan is to have at least 2 new colorways to show you in a couple weeks. So yes, I just, I need to get over spring break when my daughter is here, because I really only get to hang out with her for one day, and then I work the rest of the time. And so just spending time with her here and there when I don't work during the day. So yes, so definitely in the next couple weeks, you will see more of that. Let's see. So yeah, so the rest I'm going to talk about is what I've been reading. I haven't bought anything, guys. I don't have any acquisitions to show you. Well, should I take that back? I got like a little mini skein and a pin from a shop in Daytona, Florida. That's called She Sells Yarn. So I got a pin. I got a little 20-gram mini to put in a blanket. And so I will share with you that. But that is the only acquisition I'm pretty sure I have bought in the last month. So I have that to show you. And then I want to talk about life news and like everything that's been going on, stuff about my Florida trip, all that. So if you want to stick around and listen to that, please do. If not, I hope to see you guys. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscription button. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. I promise there is more to come. Actually, you guys, I have been working on my cross stitch, so I will share that too. But I don't think I've done, I think I've done more since I shared it the last time. I should have at least. But yes, so if you guys aren't going to go on to the rest of this episode, then I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you back here next week. But for those of you who want to stick around, all right, so what I've been reading, so you guys know that I have been getting a Book of the Month Club. And so this was the book, I want to say it was the January book. It could have been December. I honestly don't know. But I read this. This was a different genre than I had been reading, and it was excellent. It's called Anatomy of an Alibi, and it's by Ashley Elston. And I absolutely loved it. It was like a murder mystery. It kept me going. I didn't want to put it down. I think I finished it because I started reading this, and I think I was only in the first chapter. And I think it took me like 2 or 3 days when I was on vacation, and I finished reading this. So then when we were there. So my daughter, if you guys have heard of Ryan Trahan, he is a content creator and he owns a candy company that is more like less sugar, healthier candy called Joyride. And his wife, she reads books. She's a content creator. Her name's Haley Pham. Well, my daughter, she introduced me to them last summer. And so I've been watching his content on YouTube. And then I started watching her, and she talks a lot about books and things she's read. And she just published her first book. It's called Just Friends. And I had got my daughter a copy for her birthday. It came out March 3rd. And so when I finished the other book, we went to a Barnes & Noble's in Florida, and I grabbed this. You guys, this is excellent. I read it in 2 days. I couldn't put it down, and it was fabulous. It's like young romance. It's not like bad romance. It was very good. So if you're looking for something to read, I totally enjoyed this, and I would recommend this definitely. It is right now in a book of the month club. So if you don't want to go to your local bookstore and grab this, head over to Book of the Month Club if you'd like to get on there. I probably will have a link down below for you can get your first book for $5. But they also have this book on Book of the Month Club now that you can purchase. So that's so exciting. I'm excited for them and excited for her. Definitely a great read. I can't wait to read her next book. But other than that, so my March book came, and this one's called The Story Might Save Your Life. So this is going to be a different genre than I'm used to also, but it was like the one that just stood out to me when I read about, all the ones that they had to offer. So I'm really hoping this is a good book. Let's see. The author is Tiffany Crum. So I will definitely start reading this soon and let you know what I think about it. Other than that, let's see. Florida. So you guys, I left on the 3rd. And I have to tell you, the weather was gorgeous. So why it was storming here with like tornado warnings and large hail warnings, high wind warnings, there was none of that in Florida. And that's the one thing about living in Texas that gives me so much anxiety is the storms. And so I was so excited that I was leaving here to go to beautiful weather in Florida, because I think even this week they're getting bad weather there. So we went at the perfect time. We went during bike week. So, when I was a kid, my grandparents lived near Sturgis, South Dakota. And so I had experienced that before in like July or August when they used to do that there. So and I felt like this was so much less than that was. But it was fun to see all the different bikers and just people watch. And yeah, it was great. Nothing crazy happened. But we stayed in North Smyrna Beach. That is literally like 5 minutes from Daytona. And my great aunt, she is a snowbird there. She lives in New Hampshire. So she goes there for like 4 months out of the year. And so every year my mom goes. And this year I went with her. And yeah, we had so much fun. So where her condo is, that she rents for 4 months, is right on the water. And there is a marina there, and you can walk out to where the boats are, just right behind. And there's dolphins all swimming in there. And you guys, dolphins have been my love since I was in high school. They're just so graceful, elegant, beautiful. I love them. And yes, I was just so excited because I could walk there out at any time of the day. And there were the dolphins. It was just, if you guys saw my Instagram stories, you saw it then. Like, oh my gosh. I don't want to live there, but like I would love to like live there some parts of the year and, you know, be able to just see the dolphins every day. And then the other exciting part was in the same building was a photographer who it was kind of like her fun job, and she goes out there in the water with them, takes pictures of them, the birds, whatever, and it was just, oh, it was amazing. I got some of her photography pictures and like all, yeah, it was so fun. So fun. I will leave her link down below if you want to go check out her Instagram or her Facebook page and you want to support her. She has beautiful pictures. I'll have to share with you. Sorry, my daughter was texting me and saying her phone was going to die and don't freak out. So, like, why doesn't she have a charger? But yeah, we'll get to that. So let me go show you one of the photos that I bought. My mom also bought some stuff, and she bought this cute metal picture that she sells, like all different kinds of pictures. Like you can get them acrylic, canvas, metal. The metal ones are stunning. Just the picture, like the picture it produces. She got one with a manatee, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. But let me go grab mine real quick. So this lady, she is Shelley Lynch Photography, and so she's named all of these dolphins, and so two of the moms have babies. One's name is Laguna, one's name is Jasper, and then there's a pregnant dolphin too. But oh my gosh, they were just beautiful. So I got a picture of Jasper, and I have to get it framed. I'm definitely going to buy other ones of hers in the metal form and put them up. But oh my gosh, he is just beautiful. I just can't tell you how much I love dolphins. But so yeah, we had so much fun. We went to St. Augustine and did a tour down there. We went to Daytona. We went to the North Side Race restaurant. I can't remember exactly what it was. North Turn restaurant. It's basically where they used to do the Daytona back when it was just on land, and that the North Turn was right there where the restaurant was. And that was so much fun. Most of the places we ate were on the beach because we were literally there. We did some like people watching. We sat out at restaurants where the tables were like, there was a bar right in front, like the street or the beach and all that. So yeah, I mean, we didn't like go to Disney or anything like that. I mean, went with my mom and her great aunt, her aunt, my great aunt. So like, I mean, you know, we're gonna do what they like to do, and yeah, we went to a lot of restaurants. We did shopping. We were gonna go on a dolphin tour, but I mean, I had the dolphins right there, so no need to go on a dolphin tour. I could see them every day I was there. So I definitely am missing them, the dolphins, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun to get away. I did a lot of reading, like I said, and no knitting. I think I knit 2 rows one day, and that was about it. I just was like enjoying the outside, and yeah, I had so much fun. And if I can, I'll put some of the little video snips or pictures in here. But yeah, or at the end. But yeah, I enjoyed it so much, and yeah, came back and started back to work. Still doing the two jobs for right now until, I mean, I am getting help with my old one just because I'm trying to transfer over, but still, like, I still have to do things until we hire somebody else. But yeah, I'm super excited for where this new adventure is going to take me. And I'm excited to be back here with you guys. please, you guys, come join our Ravelry group. I'd love to see what you guys are working on. We have a bunch of threads, so a bunch of stuff where you can post things. We have a monthly sock knit along all the time. Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of threads. Please come and show. I would love to see your guys' work. I would love to meet you. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I feel like there's a lot that I'm forgetting, but I could talk about it next week if there's anything I forgot. So there's that. But I am glad to be back. I will see you guys next week. Definitely. I think today's episode was episode 74. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. I will see you back here next week and hopefully have some finished objects. Bye.